And a warm welcome to Art House. I'm Melinda Kinlami on today's edition of the program. A unique fusion of art and aroma at this exhibition in Lagos. Then we take a glance at the vintage pieces in this Media Icons collection. Details when Art House returns in a moment. Join us again.
My goal is to liberate women folk from the shackles of deprivation and taboos.
The Spirit of Coffee is a group exhibition of contemporary pieces in Lagos inspired by the beverage brewed from the roasted seeds of this plant.
These contemporary pieces light up this hub in Lagos for the Spirit of Coffee's and Art exhibition.
This exhibition is about what art represents and what coffee, you know, when you are drinking coffee, it sounds so simple. And when you are painting too, it sounds so simple. You know, coffee and art, the way they relate and their symbolism in terms of simplicity. And then it's simplicity that we dovetail into, you know, real issue. If Nigeria, just imagine, if Nigeria could be part of that, just a fraction of that economy. You know, this idea of we are running from frying pan to fire will not be there. We just run the skelter. Meanwhile, we have like 14 to 15 states in Nigeria that are growing coffee, that are supposed to be growing coffee at commercial rate, but it's been abandoned.
We put this body of work together solely inspired by Larry. And however, the person that also put this work together, Mr. Larry here, he has collected this work. He's a great collector. He has collected this work over some time now, and he's decided to enrich our audience and potential people that understand art with this work. Put together by Nancy. Nancy, she's a curator. She works for the gallery. This body of work is solely coffee inspired, and it's beautiful, vibrant, amazing, full of color and life. Essentially, we just opened up today so that people can start coming in. This is going to run for 7 days. The house smells like coffee because the work is coffee based and coffee inspired. So come, enjoy, sink in these works, and let art speak to you.
For many, this display of paintings is a sensory fusion designed to bridge the gap between the growing coffee culture and its vibrant contemporary art world.
So Spirit of Coffee is basically speaking about the growth of coffee in Nigeria, the benefits of coffee, what coffee can do, and how we can, you know, grow coffee basically in Nigeria. Because coffee is like an important factor in the Nigerian economy, and it's something that we need to also embrace and bring awareness to. So this exhibition is speaking about coffee, how it's made, what it's used for, you know. So yeah, that's what this exhibition is about, specifically for coffee.
Beyond just a morning pick-me-up, coffee has transitioned from the mug to canvas, becoming a literal medium for some of the world's most innovative artists.
All the works are so interesting because even the theme work, which is the spirit of coffee, when you look at the lady that is holding the cup of coffee and with her head, looking, in a ritualistic form. That means coffee is actually, it's when you are drinking coffee, it's like you are performing a ritual because the benefits of coffee are enormous, It helps your health, for those who suffer diabetes, type 2 diabetes, if they drink coffee, it will disappear. And it will guard against Parkinson's disease. From all the works I've seen, there's none that I can say, oh, this is less a piece of work. Because the artistic and the artistry ingenuity is all present. The artist has taken some few years to think and to tinker and to bring these works together. Well guided, because he too knows that, look, this is what Nigeria should be doing at this time. We all know that crude oil and hydrocarbons, they actually have diminishing, propensity. Why, when you do, agro crops like coffee, you continue to enhance the people. The industry is enlarged. The works that are displayed there, they say so much about all that. I don't know which one can be singled out as, as more important than the other. Looking at cultivation to sipping, it's like you are in the farm, from farm to production, from production to, to the cafe. Everything is represented here. All the coffee value chain is represented in this exhibit.
Many of the works rendered in acrylic and canvas, but they're specifically themed around the ritual of coffee, capturing moments of stillness, memory, and the physical labor of harvesting.
This is beautiful, actually. I never knew that coffee can be this broad and can be brought into the world of art generally. So this is really, really beautiful, especially the one with coffee. Seeds, yeah, that's really, really beautiful. Like showing us the organic coffee itself is very, very beautiful. Yeah, and especially that one with the hats. The lady with the hats is very beautiful too.
I had the privilege of seeing the works before. I think it's an exceptional collection. Speaking around coffee, it's something I personally have and a very, very, very strong connection with. So seeing the theme of coffee being brought into a very visually appealing body of works is really amazing. I also believe that it's very important that we use art as a way to communicate other conversations around things that connect us to our daily experiences as human beings, as professionals. So I think it's very beautiful to see the works come all together, exceptional curation, exceptional.
Most of the artworks here has quality of actual coffee seeds, used to produce these pieces. So that is actually the highlight of the pieces here. It's made from real coffee, actual coffee seeds.
We just want to also inspire people to be more aware of these things and know that as much as you drink tea, you also have to drink coffee. And anything that has life and nature in it can be infused into art. And that is the work that Larry Prex has put together. Who would have thought that you can create such amazing works inspired by coffee? But here we are today enjoying these beautiful works.
The works there are interesting. They are, to say the least, they are breathtaking. These works are breathtaking. I have not been able to put my hat off any of these works, because they capture my moment. And when you look at the moods and the emotions that are expressed, the moods that are emotions that are expressed here, you know that it resonates with all of us. It resonates with us early morning coffee drinking, or late evening, if for those who can keep coffee at night, or mid-morning, or kind of relaxation, the brotherhood in coffee, and the spirit of coffee itself. The spirit of coffee is a spirit of ingenuity or prosperity. So that is what coffee represents, and that is what this exhibition is telling. That's the story this exhibition is telling.
The exhibition is a joint effort between Minded Masters, NK Art Space, and West African Specialty Coffee Association.
Taking a moment now on Art House. When we return, our works of art, wordsmiths, and more. Please join us again.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this one called Dangerous Beauty by Favor Williams. It's a pencil on paper drawing. Then this piece called The Bulldog is 100% iron metal work by Blessing Ibie. Face Your Fear, the second in the series, is an oil painting on canvas by Kingsley Nwafo. Then Onoha Columbus is asking everyone, what do you see? Especially when you look in the mirror. It's an oil on canvas work as well. Vivid Impressions, the first in the series, is an acrylic on canvas work capturing a mesmerizing array of emotions by Oyeni Oluwatobiloba. Then, what's cooking? That's what O.T. Emmanuel is asking, and little wonder, especially because he's using cooking salt and food spices on blackboard to create this work of art. Then Riverside is an acrylic on canvas piece by Jerome Amadou. Monkey Post is an acrylic on canvas piece as well, done by Mazi Dennis. Then Happy Family, that's what Wilson Felix is saying, also with acrylic on canvas with this lovely work of art. And those are the works of art you sent in recently. We really appreciate you for sending them in and being really creative about them. So we encourage you to keep them coming.
The beginning is the inaugural exhibition of the Uncle Sam Amuka Art Exhibition in Lagos.
Many art connoisseurs have opened their private collections to the world, and Sam Amuka, founder of the Vanguard Media Group, has joined their ranks.
The beginning is taken from that Red Book, Vanguard Red Book, which is the first ever published edition of Vanguard. The paper was published on June 3, 1984. That's 41 years ago. It is the beginning. Of course, you know that when a document has been around for that long period of time, it becomes an archival material. And so what we did was to go and fish out that edition. We curated it, and then here we put it side by side. We juxtaposed it with the copy of the day's Vanguard. And when you are looking at it, at a glance, you are looking at a 41-year-old story, just at a glance. Because you know, art is visual storytelling. So that's what we have done. The beginning, and the message there is this: if you want to start something, start. Don't wait for a perfect time. There's no perfect time. You know, if you wait for a perfect time, if you wait for when all the conditions are perfect, you will never be able to achieve anything. You won't even be able to start.
This exhibition of vintage pieces in Lagos offers a glimpse into a rich collection that spans decades, touching on history, legacy, and culture.
Uncle Sam coming here today to do an exhibition for me is just like the zenith of it. You know, he has seen it all. He has done it, he has contributed. This is his own contribution. He's leaving something behind for all of us to take up as a challenge as the younger generation. It's our turn to take over, and I hope that we'll have the strength and the energy to be able to do what they did in their own time. Then in their own time, I don't think they had the opportunity, the privilege of local examples that they could use. But we were stepping on what they were using, what they had created as the the guiding point, the standing point to move to greater heights. And I hope that we are able to take that challenge and do well, in our own time. Because for me, this is fantastic. Uncle Sam has been there and he has been consistent in all that he did. And what else do you expect from a man that is in his 90s? He has done his bit.
Uncle Sam, it's as old as, would I say diary? Uncle Sam, it's a whole lot of story. It's a man that when you meet, you've met somebody. Over the years, he has not changed. He has been a wonderful person. And art is about life. You cannot separate art from Uncle Sam. There's a strong relationship between the two of them. That's Uncle Sam for you. His life, in short. And honoring Uncle Sam, he deserves it. A man who has done so much, he has given so much. Definitely, he needs to be celebrated. He deserves to be celebrated. And what you're saying is not a new thing. He has been celebrated in other words. And this one coming is not surprise. He deserves that and deserves more.
The beginning is the inaugural edition of what is planned to be an annual series titled USA, which stands for Uncle Sam Amuka Art.
The inspiration actually came from Uncle Sam himself. He's a collector. An artist who worked with him from Punch came to him, and the name of that artist is Isaac Idiribe. He worked with him at Punch newspaper and followed him to Vanguard many years ago. So later, if you like, before the Vanguard 40th anniversary, the man came and said he wanted to sell his works to Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam said, okay, go and meet the arts editor, which is myself. The man came to me, he showed me all the artworks and all that. I looked at it, I said, the only way we can sell the artworks is to organize an exhibition. And his works are not strong enough to be exhibited solo. So we said, okay, let us join other artists to the man and show the works. And that's the result of what we are seeing here. And this is not going to be a one-off for exhibition. It's going to be now a yearly festival.
A masterclass in creativity, oil on canvas, acrylics, wood carvings, and archival newsprint are on display in this unique collection.
The artworks are fantastic. They tell one story. A man that wants to entertain. Uncle Sam does not deal with very hard things. I'm just beginning to have a deep dive into high things. I think he's a man that is soft inside, despite all that he does, you know, in his writing and his every other thing. He still finds time to relax. And those things that makes him relax are the soft things around us. You know, you see the artworks, there are women, you know, there are things that you can connect with. They are everyday things for us. So I begin to discover that even it's not only the artist, you know, that is within the art space. Every other person, that even those that want to buy the art, they have something they're already thinking of. There are things they're already imagining, you know, for the reason to buy art. So his collection speaks to those things he imagines as a man. And I think those are the things that even impacted the way he writes.
I love what I see here. The beauty and everything I see here is, for me, is good. And I've been longing to see this kind of thing. It's been long, over 15 years I saw this kind of art exhibition. So I'm happy to be part of it and coming personally to come and see things for myself.
In selecting the artists, the curator always look for what appeals to him or her. It's always subjective, you know. And in this case, most of the artworks you saw here, even among Uncle Sam's collections, which are here also, depended on what we think should be, you know, shown. We saw a lot of artworks, but even among Uncle Sam's collection, we saw a lot of them, but we chose based on the ones that appeal to us most. So it is always a subjective selection. You know, the curator chooses based on what appeals to them.
While USA typically refers to the United States of America, in this context, it honors Uncle Sam Amuka's personal commitment to the arts, celebrating his legendary status in the media alongside his private passion for collecting unique pieces.
A media icon and art collector. Nice to see those vintage pieces. And we'll have more to see and enjoy, but that'll be on the next episode of Art House.
Next week on Art House. The Metamorphic Weave, the Alchemy of Fiber and Pigment. A solo exhibition by Edna Wise Ekenimo. Life of Water, an exhibition at the Center for Contemporary Art in Lagos. More people need to enjoy the ingenious in the Nigerian art scene, so do share, view, and like our page for everyone to experience these bundle of talents.
Your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Art House today. We appreciate you for being a huge part of it and look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms where the conversation continues as always. And do remember, you can see this and other episodes of Art House just by visiting our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.